Caldonya'Z Eye, where we tell no lie.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to the channel, Caldonya'Z Eye, where we tell no lie, okay? If this your first time, I appreciate y'all coming, but make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so you won't miss no messages I got for y'all, okay? If this not your first time, thank you, welcome back. I really appreciate y'all being here with me, okay? Today I am doing a quick read for my Virgos. All right, so this one is for y'all, okay? I was doing some premeditation on you, my fellow Earth sign, and I did get the feeling of perfection, okay, which is not too far off for a Virgo, right? Because y'all like y'all stuff to be right, okay? Just make sure we're not spending too much time on that, okay? And it's time to meditate and contemplate. It's time to go within yourself, go within your mind, okay? It's something going on with your pride right now. Make sure your pride isn't blocking you from communicating, because you have this communication is key card, right? So you need to make sure you're communicating exactly what you need and what you want and what you expect. All right, because a personal issue reaches resolution for y'all. Okay, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo, a Cancer, or a Gemini. Okay, and this just right now what I see for y'all. So y'all can have that energy around you again. Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Cancer. Heavy on the Pisces. Okay, so this could be some energy around you, if not yours. Okay, if you're cross watching for a Virgo. All right. Now something is being tested with you, right? You have the Justice and the Five of Swords. And of course, for my Virgos, you have the Ten of Wands, which is totally to be expected because y'all are an earth sign. Y'all are hard workers. Okay, y'all don't mind carrying things on your back, picking up your problems, carrying them with you. Okay, just make sure you're being vocal of how you feel from the heart. All right, because something is being tested right now that you need to surrender to. Because you have surrender. Sometimes letting go brings the greatest change. Are you feeling out of control? Surrender to the flow and trust in the universe's plan, okay? Peace will come when you release your grip, all right? And that takes me back to that feeling of perfection that I had in the beginning, okay? Um, don't hold on to something so tight, because you know what happens when you hold on too tight? You either push things or people away, or you end up examining it too hard, and then at the end of the day you done overlook the smallest thing, right? So we don't want that, okay? So, and that goes with your pride as well. You know, don't let your pride get too far off in your way, because it is Five of Swords. Something is going on where you feeling like you're doing all the work. You're feeling like you handling things on your own. If this is work or relationship or business, you're feeling like you have people around you that are very well capable of making things right and getting things together, but you feel like you're doing this all on your own, and you're trying your best to be strategic about it and take your time with it so things can go right, right? Because these are traits of my Virgos. I'm sorry. These are y'all traits, right? So y'all gonna keep doing what y'all doing to make sure everything is as close to perfect as possible, even if this is a relationship. You know, maybe you feel like you're carrying most of the weight in the relationship, and that could be emotionally. It don't have to just be finances, okay? Even though it could for some, but this could be emotionally. You feel like, man, this person just not listening to me. They got their back turned to me when I'm trying to express how I feel and things like that. And for Virgos, that could be difficult, right? Because y'all are earth signs, so people will view you as shy if they don't know you, you know, and they probably don't know you because you don't mess with them like that, okay? But we're gonna say that for another time. But anywho, yeah, they probably take you as shy. So when you feel like you have to vocalize your opinion or how you feel too much, you feel like it's just too much. You know, like you feel like you shouldn't really have to do all it, you know, but you do have the communication is key. Like I said, you're gonna have to if you want to see some different results. You have heart. Your heart knows the truth. Okay, are you overthinking a situation? Trust the wisdom of your heart. It'll lead you to the most authentic decision. All right, because you are being tested. Life challenges and opportunities are here for growth. You may be facing a difficult decision or situation, but don't shy away from it. Embrace the test, and you'll emerge stronger and wiser. For a lot of y'all, I feel like this is talking about your love life. This is matters of the heart for you, Virgo. Look, if it's something that you're needing out of a relationship, talk to this person. Tell them. And when I say relationship, I don't only mean um, intimate relationship. This could be your family. This could be with your parents, your kids, anybody in your family. This could be a coworker, a boss, anybody, right? That you have relationship. This is more of your emotion, right? You need to tell them how you feel. If you feel like they're not pulling their weight, tell them, because you want justice. You want justice, and you know it will be served. But you have to play your part in that as well, because everybody don't know no better. Okay? Because like I said, you do have a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so you do have it in you. You're holding on to your vision. You know exactly where you should be going. Okay, even with this 10 of Wands, he got all these wands and he's carrying it over to the house, right back to the community, right back to the village, right? So he or she knows where he want to go or what he or she wants. But sometimes you have to stop. And okay, time out. Now you're an earth sign, okay? A fellow earth sign of mine, all right? You probably work off of action. You're more like, damn, if I show you I love you, if I show you I'm a hard worker, if I'm showing you I'm a good employee, if I show you that I can make my business thrive, then I feel like I shouldn't have to say the words, right? Thank you, Spirit. You feel like you shouldn't have to say the words because you all about action. Y'all are go-getters and doers. All right, but that isn't enough all the time. Like they say, surrender. Surrender because you're being tested. And as long as you're enlightened about this test that's happening, then I know you'll make the necessary adjustments, okay? So you can get the answers that you need, even though in your heart, you know the truth. You know the truth. And it's causing you to overthink, Virgo, because you got to say it out loud. Come on now. You have to be vocal about it. Action is good. Action is good. I'm with you on that. Action is always good. Because a pair of lips can tell you anything. Hello. All right, but that's for another conversation, okay? But yeah, you're going to have to speak up on something. Clarify this message to my Virgos, please. My earth sign, my Virgos. Yeah, y'all out here working hard at something. Rather clarify this message for my Virgos. Spirit. Woo. One more for my Virgos. Yeah, Virgos, you gotta take a minute. Excuse me now. Yeah, some more swords. And you got this. Okay. You got the 7 of Swords and you got the 7 of Wands, okay? Now, with this relationship, like I said, it don't have to be intimate, right? Don't let anybody tell you anything. Okay, don't let anybody tell you anything, because I know you know better than that. And I'm feeling like that's probably what took place. You heard somebody say something. You heard somebody say something that did not match their actions. It did not match their actions. And you like, man, I'm finna roll. I ain't like the way they looked, that sound. I ain't like the way they felt. And you didn't say nothing about it. You just rolled. Yep, Queen of Wands. Because you felt, man, I'm too good. But you're saying this in your head again. You're not verbally saying it. You're staying in your shell about it and in your head about it. But somebody said something or did something to enlighten you on their character. Thank you, Spirit. They showed you exactly what you needed to see. And it falls right up under that test. Yep, it falls right up under that test and surrender. Don't fight it, Virgo. If somebody told you or showed you exactly who they are, you already know what you got to do. You got to take it for exactly what it is. I know you want them to be a better employee or a better spouse or a better family member or whatever, but take it for face value. Thank you, Spirit. Take it for face value, because they showed you exactly who they were off of something they did or said, right? And you like, dang, y'all, really? And you have the 7 of Wands, and that's quick action, but you're like, you didn't walk away. You walked away in your head. Thank you, Spirit. You walked away in your head and you letting that pride get to you. Now don't let that pride get to you too much, because you're not no better than them if you don't address it head on and be verbal with them and let them know exactly what it is or what they did or said that had you messed up. If this is a job or whatever it is, only you know. Yep. This could be from someone from the past. You could be getting a message too, also from someone from your past or childhood. Yeah, someone wants to reach out to you. Someone wants to communicate with y'all. Be careful with that though. I mean, only you know your life. But clarify this, Six of Cups. Yeah, someone wants to communicate with y'all. And it's someone from the past. I'm feeling that someone from the past wants to communicate. Clarify this message for my Virgos. I think this person gonna reach out and you're nothing for it. One more card for my Virgos. Whew. Okay, I'll take it. Y'all got the Chariot. Oh, you got the Page of Pentacles. And you got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you worried about, oh yeah, you in your, I don't want to say you in your feelings, but you thinking with your heart. Something is in your heart. Something is in your mind that just, a situation that you're just ready to get on that chariot and be like, nah, you said it's black. You say it's black. I say it's white. So now what we gonna do? That's where that communication is key come in. You got to talk it out. You got to talk it through. You got to give this person a chance or this thing a chance, because that's, and all your pride, you have to let that go and meditate, contemplate, go within yourself, and figure out exactly what it is. Is this the right move or not? And then say it verbally. You have to speak up. You have to get out of that old mind state. You have to speak up about it at this point. I'm going to pull an affirmation for y'all. What's affirmation for my Virgos, my earth sign, okay? My fellow earth sign, my Virgos. I don't know what my screen just did, but it did something weird right now. Yeah, something could have happened and you didn't even see it coming. And you just ready to take some action. You just ready to move, Virgo, but you don't want nobody to say you didn't give it a chance or you didn't get no clarification. Thank you, Spirit. Get the clarification that you need so you can go forward peacefully. So you can go forward peacefully, okay? You don't want no tension or no problems. That's not even in y'all, Virgo. Yeah, courage. It's going to take you some courage, all right? But that's okay because you got it. Courage is the power to overcome any obstacle. Are you facing a tough decision? Don't shy away. Take the leap forward and discover your own strength. All right? You got to get up out of that little bubble, Virgo. Come on now. I know it's earth signs. We like our stable foundation. We don't like changes, really, unless we the ones making the change, okay? You got to get that courage to speak up, and with this pride, it's not like a cockiness or pride of anything. It's just you're so sure that what you saw is exactly what you saw, and you feel like you don't have to be vocal about it. But sometimes, communication is key. Thank you, Spirit. Communication is key. Communication is the best thing in the world. Okay? It gives everybody understanding, all parties understanding. Whatever it is, job, whatever. Everybody's on the same page, and that's where you always want to be, Virgo. All right, and lastly, commitment. Commitment is the key to long-term success. Are you hesitating to make a decision? Commit fully to a path, and you'll see the results of your dedication. Y'all have some decisions that are needing to be made, and y'all need to go ahead and make them. Don't let your pride get in your way and stop you from anything, even if you have to meditate and contemplate on it. Keep your vision in sight at the forefront of your mind and then order your steps behind that with that courage, okay? As usual, Virgos, like I always say, it's never too late to be great. I don't know what happened to my screen, y'all. I really don't. But I appreciate y'all being here. And until next time, y'all, as usual, I'm sending y'all love, peace, and light, y'all.